Good morning, friends. Now we are going to discuss a case law relating to the transfer of cases. So, you may be knowing in CPC section 24, 25, all these things deal with the transfer of cases. Even in CRPC also, even the Supreme Court can order transfer of the cases to any High Court or to any subordinate courts also, like that. You may be knowing. Now, there was an incident of actually assault and that is sexual assault or rape on a film actress. The film actress, she was held captive in her car. She was taken to Kochi, and where she was subjected to the so-called sexual assault while she was on her way to Kochi. So in this case, the allegations are that a film actor by name Dilip, so now he is accused, I can tell you. So Dilip, he has masterminded the conspiracy and he was involved in this rape case. It has sent shock waves in the entire Kerala state. He was inside, he was not given bail. Of course, the police has sprung into action. They took rare action. They have registered the case. They have investigated the matter and they filed the charge sheet against him also. Against him and 4 others. Totally 5 accused are there. Now, the stage of trial has come. Now, the government of Kerala wanted the case to be transferred to another case because, of course, this is you may be knowing this case because she was held captive, that is abduction, and sexual abuse of the female actor. Right? Why the Kerala government asked the transfer of the case to some other court is when the trial is going on in camera. Normally, when the trial is going on in camera, all the other advocates or any other person will not be allowed. Only the victim and the accused persons together with their lawyers will be allowed to sit inside or to stand inside. And even if it is a POCSO case, if the woman is below 18 years, a curtain will be there between the victim and the accused so that the victim does not see the accused. Of course, because this film actor is a aged woman, that problem is not there. But what happened is, why? Bias, because the state is expecting that the trial court is showing some bias towards the accused. Why? Because the allegation is number one. One of the accused, that is fifth accused, took photos of the incident. The trial court has prosecution being this way. Okay. So fifth accused took pictures inside the court hall using his mobile phone during the trial while the examination of the PW1 or the survivor. How serious it is. But the trial court has remained a mute spectator despite the prosecution bringing this to the notice of the trial court. So this is the matter. That means it shows the bias of the court and the influence of the people also. Normally, we will not be, of course, we will be allowed to carry the phone, but the phone should be kept in mute position or at least vibration or silence position. But using the camera, he has taken the visuals and he has sent it on the social or to his friends, which became viral. Here, it has been observed by the public prosecutor and immediately he informed the court, but there is no action. This shows the bias. But the Honorable Court has stated that action was taken against him. Of course, the Honorable Court did not know that he has taken the photos. So, when the trial is going on in the interruption, the court does not want to be interrupted. Therefore, after the trial is over, they were taken to task and there is no fault or, of course, the High Court conducted inquiry and stated that there is no bias on the part of the trial court. So everybody, according to Article 14 of the Constitution, everybody is equal before the law. There is no bias or there is no favoritism to the accused. Therefore, absolutely there is no necessity for transferring the case from this court to the other court as requested by the Kerala State Government. Now, having heard all these things, Supreme Court Justice A.M. Khanvilkar, yes, he agreed with the findings of the Kerala High Court and he stated, he agreed that the allegations of bias against the so-called against the so-called trial judge were unwarranted and not necessary. Of course, the state of Kerala says that this this incident is sensational, sensitive, and actually the trial was also actually marred by so many times. Now it is another incident of bias. So please remember, here you can raise allegations against bias, but they should be substantive or substantiated. There should be some evidence, concrete evidence. Here the point is that yes, if he was allowed to speak, then the court would have been found fault with. Now we can't do anything. Anyway, Supreme Court did not allow. Supreme Court said there is no bias. Now we can't do anything. So the trial should be conducted in the same court in Kerala state. Let us see what will happen. Thank you.